I shared PowerPoint slides. Can you see clearly?
Yes, yes, I can see your slides.
Okay. If everybody is ready, let's get started. Firstly, good evening, everyone, one more time, and thank you for being here today. As you know, we are living in a time of rapid and continuous change, and digital technologies are not just enhancing the way we work, but fundamentally reshaping it. Uh, whether you are in finance, healthcare, education, or manufacturing, digital transformation is no longer a choice. Actually, it is a necessity. So, actually, also digital transformation isn't just about moving to the cloud or adopting AI or automating the workflows. At its core, it is about rethinking how we create value, how we serve our customers, and how we adapt to an ever-evolving world. Actually, digital transformation is that means. The IT departments, once seen as a backend function, but now at the heart of this transformation. So IT departments are getting more and more important nowadays. From driving innovation and enabling agility to ensuring security and managing data, IT departments plays a strategic role in leading organizations through change. And today, my presentation will be about the digital transformation, and we are going to talk about digital transformation and its infrastructure. And we will look at both opportunities and challenges, and more importantly, how to turn vision into action. And I hope you can see my PowerPoint slides clearly. Is it okay?
Yes,
Can you
yes,
see
we
my
can see your
presentation?
slides.
Yes, okay, thank you. And this is my agenda. And firstly, I will introduce the digital transformation. And after that, we are going to talk about the key technologies of digital transformation and role of IT in digital transformation. And we are going to learn the challenges in digital transformation and metrics of success. If you have digital transformation, what is the metrics of success? And I will give information about the Fırat University, IT department of the Fırat University, and I will give infrastructure, physical infrastructures of the IT departments and Fırat University. And lastly, I will talk about the software infrastructure and actually short information about the digital transformation and software office of Fırat University, because the next live session will be about the digital transformation office. So just I will give you short information. And sorry, next slides. Let's see the digital transformation. As you know, digital transformation has been one of the most studied phenomena in information systems and organizational science literature. So I would like to give a definition of digital transformation. As you see in the slides, digital transformation is the integration of digital technology into all areas of a business, fundamentally changing how it operates and delivers value to customers. Actually, as a university, or customers, actually students, and maybe other partners. So we can think that we already have customers and other value customers. And shortly, we can say that digital transformation is the strategic adaptation of digital technologies to fundamentally change. And in the next slides, we can see the before and after the digital transformation. Before the digital transformation, there is a traditional business, and after the digital transformation, you can see the digital transformed business. And before the digital transformation, Actually, all processes done manually, but after the digital transformation, automated workflows, you can see the automated workflows. And before the digital transformation, on-premise servers was used, and on-premise means hosting the software on one's own hardware. And today, after the digital transformation, cloud infrastructures are used, and institution-based decisions before the digital transformation is intuition-based decisions, but after data-driven decisions and siloed departments, but now integrated digital ecosystem. And this is the before and after the digital transformation. And now I want to talk about the core technologies of digital transformation. Everybody have to know these core technologies and mean of these technologies. Actually, these are the cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. And IoT means an Internet of Things, and big data, data analytics, data mining, and big data analytics is important thing, important technology. And RPA means robotic process automation is important technologies for the digital transformation. Also, there are different technologies like blockchain, maybe you heard digital twin, automation, cybersecurity. These are also important, but the core technologies are that 5 technologies. And I want to explain these technologies. The first one is cloud computing. Just I will give you the short information about these technologies because detail is will be very long. So the first one is the cloud computing. Cloud computing enables organizations to use various technologies and the most up-to-date innovations to gain a competitive edge. For instance, for example, in retail or banking or other customer-facing industries or generative AI-powered virtual agent deployed over the cloud can deliver better customer response time, and they can focus on higher level work. And as you see in this picture, users don't have infrastructures or apps or don't need to manage the system because everything is in the cloud. Only users can use these applications, this platform, these infrastructures when they need. So cloud computing is very important technology for the digital transformation. And the next one is artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are often used interchangeability, but as you see in the picture, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence automatically enables a machine or system to learn and improve from experience. Actually, machine learning contains the learning process. Artificial intelligence contains machine learning, also deep learning, neural networks, actually computer vision, and also natural language processing and large language models. Actually, artificial intelligence contains many different sub-technologies. And it is actually heart of the digital transformation. And the next is IoT. IoT is also important technology. IoT means Internet of Things. And it is a network of interconnected computing devices which are embedded in objects, enabling them to send and receive data. And I can say that IoT describes devices with sensors, processing ability, software, and other technologies that connect and exchange data with other devices, systems over the internet or other communication networks, for example, Bluetooth or infrared, etc. So IoT is very important, and you can see in the picture there are many different devices, and these devices connected with each other. And the next one is big data analytics. Big data is actually another an important technology. Big data analytics refers to the methods, tools, and applications used to collect, process, and derive insight from varied high volume and high velocity data. Actually, big data defined by 3V, minimum 3V. These are the volume, variety, and velocity. But as you see in the picture, there are 7V. These are volume, value, velocity, visualization, variety, velocity, and virality. And these V's defines the big data, and big data is important. Analytics is more important for the digital transformation. And the last one is robotic process automation. The robotic process automation is also known as software robotics. Software robotics, not real physical robotics. It is the software robotics. And robotic process automation uses the intelligent automation technologies to perform repetitive office tasks of human workers, such as extracting data, filling in forms, moving files, and more. And there are different benefits of the robotic process automation. As you see in the picture, robotic process automation reduces the errors because it is the robotic. And by using the RPA, robotic process automation, multiple processes can be run at the same time. At the same time, multiple processes can be run. And also, productivity will increase by using the robotic process automation. Also, instead of the humans, bots can work every day, every hours. Bots can run 7 days and 24 hours. And thanks to RPA, human can focus on the more challenging tasks. And also, cost will be reduced by using the RPA. And these are the benefits of the RPA. And next slide, sorry. And also, I want to talk about the core roles of IT departments in digital transformation. And as you see in the picture, you can see the cloud. You can see also artificial intelligence and data lake. This icon is the data lake icon. Actually, IoT, the first row is the some technologies actually implements and integrates the digital tools like these technologies. And also, these technologies enable scalability and resilience through modern infrastructures. And you can see the second row, Kubernetes, maybe you hear before, maybe you don't hear, and Azure and Amazon Web Service are the important technologies. And as you see in the Hepsi burada, maybe you know Hepsi burada or not, I don't know. Hepsi burada is an example, a real life example. Hepsi burada is an online shopping company in Turkey. And Hepsi burada, just I want to give you an example. Hepsi burada built an internal microservice architecture. This technology is the microservice technology. And Hepsi burada built an internal microservice architecture to scale during peak sales and handling millions of concurrent users. So by using these technologies, you can increase your customers and you can increase your actually everything. I cannot say now. By using these digital technologies, very important for the companies. And the second one is data strategies. Data strategies creates secure, accessible, and governed data platforms. Actually, we are talking about the core roles of IT departments. IT is in the digital transformation. And data strategies enables data-driven decisions through the dashboards, machine learning pipelines, and real-time analytics. And there is a real-world example about UPS. UPS is a company used IT. Actually, this company used IT-led big data system to optimize delivery routes because this is transportation company, and this company save over 10 million gallons of fuel annually. So this strategy is very important for the UPS. And the next slide is, sorry, process optimizer. Process optimizer. Process optimizer leads automations, actually used to RPA already I mentioned in the previous slides, to eliminate repetitive manual tasks, integrates system across departments, streamlining workflows. And also, this is another example about Arçelik. Arçelik is also a company in Turkey, and the IT departments of the Arçelik rolled out RPA bots for invoice processing. Just they use it for the invoice processing, and they cut processing time by 80%. 80% is very big gain for this company. I want to repeat again, just they use the RPA for the invoice processing, and they cut the processing time by 80%. And another role is the cybersecurity. Security is very important also, and this role builds secure by design system, implements identity access management, and enforces the compliance standards. And you can see in the picture GDPR and ISO 27001 standards. Actually, GDPR means General Data Protection Regulation, and it is Europe's new data privacy and security law, includes world of new requirements for organization around the world. And other standard is ISO 27001 is the world's best known standard for information security management system. And there are another different standards and organizations, but just these two examples. And also I want to give one more real world example about Ziraat Bank is bank, and Ziraat Bank implemented a centralized security operating center and led by IT to monitor cyber threats in real time. Ziraat Bank can monitor the cyber threats real time by using this standard and these technologies. And the last core role of IT in digital transformation is innovation partner is also important. This role collaborates with business units to co-create solutions. For example, agile, DevOps, design thinking, and runs pilot programs, MVP, and hackathons to test digital ideas quickly. And MVP means minimum viable products. And Ford Otosan is a company also, probably you know. IT teams of the Ford partnered with research and development company and to prototype artificial intelligence driven quality inspections using the edge computing. And for the Ford company, this technology is also very important and beneficial technology, beneficial roles. And the next one, I want to talk about the challenges in digital transformation, because challenges also important. There are 7 challenges in my presentation. These are the legacy system and infrastructures, talent gaps. I want to talk about these challenges and just give you some small short informations. And digital transformation offers great promise, but without addressing its challenge, even the best strategies can fail. Don't forget it. Without addressing its challenge, even the best strategies can fail. So you have to consider this challenge. Legacy systems and infrastructures, actually many organizations still rely on the outdated monolithic systems. So these systems are inflexible, hard to integrate, and costly to maintain. So infrastructure is very important. And the second is talent gaps and skill shortage. Actually, demand for cloud, data science, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence skills far exceeds supply. So organizations struggle to implement and sustain the transformation. And this is another challenge. And the next one is the cultural resistance to change. And this is another challenge. Employees and even leaders may resist new ways of working due to the maybe cultural. Tools and systems may be deployed, but adaptation lags behind. And siloed organizational structure, departments work in isolation with different tools, data, and goals. So collaboration breaks down, and leading to inconsistent customer experiences and inefficiencies. And cybersecurity is another challenge because without the cybersecurity and data privacy, it will be very hard expanding digital footprints, increase vulnerability to cyber attacks. So security instance and trust, you should trust and can result in financial and legal penalties. And another challenge is lack of clear strategy or vision. Organizations dive into teach adaptation without aligning it to a business goal. So projects become fragmented, and investments are wasted. And the next one is the vendor and integration complexity, managing the multiple tools, platforms, and service providers creates confusions because complexity is high. Systems don't talk each other. For example, systems don't talk each other. Business cannot scale efficiently because if you want to use digital transformation, you have to face this challenge actually. And next slide is about the metrics of success. I would like to give information about the metrics of the success of digital transformation. And the first one is the time to market. Actually, you should know how quickly an organization can bring new digital products, features, or updates to the customer. Time to market means that one. And the next one is deployment frequency. Deployment frequency means how often new codes or features are deployed to production environments. This is another metrics of the success. And mean time to recovery, MTTR, means the average time it takes to recover from a service disruption or failure. Mean time to recovery. If your system collapse, what's the mean time to recovery is important. And this time is your metrics of the success. And update time and system availability, for example, percentage of the time system are operational, for example, 99% or more or less. Downtime means losing the revenue, trust, and productivity. So this time is very important for the digital transformation. And customer satisfaction is also important metrics. These metrics are customer satisfaction score and net promoter score reflects how users perceive digital experience. And the next one is digital adaptation rates. Percentage of users actively engaging with new systems, tools, or features. The definition of the digital adaptation is that one. And cost saving is also important. Cost is important parameter of the success. Reduction in operational cost or measurable return on digital investment is important for the metrics. And employee productivity is impact of the digital tools on employees' ability to complete tasks efficiently. A major goal of transformation is enabling the smarter and faster work. So these are the important metrics for the success of the digital transformation. And I want to show you examples, business examples before the digital transformation and after the digital transformation. Newspaper, in the last times we have the newspaper, but now we are using the webs, and there is no standard phones. Now we have smartphones and DVDs. There is no DVDs. Now we are using the streaming platforms, and instead of the books, we are using the Amazon. And instead of the photographs, after the digital transformation, we are using the mobile phones, and we don't use the camera. And instead of the retail, we are using online shopping. And instead of the music sales, we don't buy a CD or another devices. Now we are using YouTube and Spotify, etc. And instead of the televisions, we are using the Netflix and different digital TV platforms. And now instead of the automotive industry, the Tesla and other companies. Instead of the car, we are saying the device, because this is intelligent device, not a car or automotive sector. And this is just examples about the digital transformation. And now I want to show you a digital transformation pyramid. In this page, you can see the digital transformation pyramid. I hope this will facilitate the definition of the digital transformation initiatives and help understanding the impact of digital technology for corporate business. As you see in this page, in this picture, there are 3 levels, and digital transformation needs to be approached within corporates. And these levels, you can see the left side, business strategy and execution and technologies. Technologies level, strategy level, execution level, and technology level. And effective digital transformation program has to have at least 2 of 3 levels. At least 2 of 3 levels. And ideally, it must cover each of the 3 levels. Ideal one is the 3 levels should be, but at least 2 of these 3 levels is enough for the digital transformation. And it is important to acknowledge that each of the 3 levels of the pyramid has a strong influence on the other elements of the framework. And let's talk about these levels. The first one is the strategy levels. One means business model. When defining the business strategy in a digital environment, corporates have to evaluate opportunities and impacts of the technology-enabled business models. You have to evaluate all opportunities and impacts. And in the second level, you can see the operating models, operations, and go-to-market. Execution works, in fact, in 2 directions, inside the company and outside the company. And you can see in the picture, there are 3 building blocks. I already mentioned corporate operating models, and go-to-market approach. Since each of these 3 building blocks is actually made of further elements, and every one of them requires special attention when developing a digital transformation. And the last level is the technology. As I mentioned at the beginning, technology is not the core of digital transformation, but is actually its enabler. Technology serves and supports the realization of the business target and objective through the execution blocks. So this is very important, but not is the core. Technology is not the core. On the other hand, technology is the driver of change of each level of the pyramid, and being able to identify the impact of technology on each level of the pyramid is key strategic corporate capability. I think I can not say anything about this pyramid, so I want to go to the next slides. And also I want to talk about the 4-step methodology, ADIM methodology for IT infrastructure transformation. And this is assess, design, implement, and manage steps. The first letter of these words are A, D, I, and M. You can say adım model or methodology or ADAM. And the first one is assess. Successful IT infrastructure transformation requires a strategic approach. So these 4 steps should be used. And in the first step, assess is comprehensive evaluation of the current infrastructure should be conducted, and pain points and opportunities should be identified for improvements, and you need to analyze business model needs, business needs, and future requirements, and risk assessment and compliance reviews should be performed in this step. And the next step is design step. In the design step, you need to develop a comprehensive transformation strategy aligned with the business goal. And also you need to create a detailed roadmap for implementation. And new architecture and technology stack should be defined. And deployment phases and schedule downtime should be planned. And you have to consider a pilot deployment to a subset of the infrastructure first. And the next step is implement step. In the implement step, you should execute transformation plan with precision, and you have to deploy new technologies and applications, and policies, settings, and security baselines should be configured, and data and application should be migrated for the new infrastructures. And this 5-step is the sub-step of the implementation step, and the last step is manage step. Ongoing support and maintenance should be, ongoing support and maintenance should be provided, and performance optimization and monitoring should be done continuously, and problems should be solved related with the upgrades and migration, and infrastructure should be updated and evolved regularly. This step is important for the IT infrastructure transformation. And also, I would like to give you 2 examples. If you see, and you can understand what I mean, Kodak is, in the previous years, Kodak was very important company. Kodak was once a leader in the photograph industry, and I know that value of Kodak is about 30 billion at its peaks in 1997. However, in 2012, Kodak had failed for bankruptcy. So what went wrong? They didn't use the digital transformation. The answer is digital transformation. And this company actually collapsed in the previous years. They didn't appreciate the piece of disruption and focused on evaluation, but computational evaluation. Too much invest in traditional photograph, tried to be perfect instead of being first, and they did not appreciate what customer really wants. And as you know, today Kodak has no photographs and no machines, camera, etc. And the next example is about Nokia. Also, probably you know the Nokia. Nokia collapse is linked to a dramatic market share drop due to a technology shift, and this resulted from the failure to adopt the smartphones, particularly missing the importance of the software ecosystem like iOS and Android. I know that their operating system is Symbian. They couldn't complete it, and leading to their rapid decline. This issue leading to their rapid decline. So you cannot find Nokia phone nowadays because Nokia is also collapsed. If they used digital transformation and if they produce smartphones, then maybe we can use their smartphones nowadays. And actually, maybe you know the examples. Just in my slides, there are these two examples, but I believe that you know different examples. And you can see in this picture, industries, in this graph, industries most affected by the digital transformation. As you see here, information technology is the most affected industry affected by the digital transformation. And the next one is telecommunications and med, retail activity, financial services, life science, health and manufacturing, and governments, etc. This graph is the most affected industries. And I think that is enough for the digital transformation. And now I want to talk about the IT department of Fırat University. As Dr. Ceyda mentioned, I am head of the IT departments of the Fırat University. So I want to talk about the IT department and our infrastructures, software infrastructures. And I believe that these informations will be beneficial for you. And Department of Information Technology, actually in the slide you can see our aims and what we are doing. The Department of Information Technology is fulfilled the task of creating the infrastructure of information and communication technologies within Fırat University, ensuring their effective use, disseminating them and eliminating their problems, and the information processing system at the university to support education, training, and research. And our aim is to fulfill other information processing services that the university may need. And in the next slide, I want to show our how can I say, our structure. We have 4 different departments, actually, not departments, just the parts, teams, actually. The first team is system and web network team, and the second one is web and software team. These 2 teams in the heart of the digital transformation, and the next technical support and administrative team is only support the other teams. And what is the aim of the software system and network teams? Just I want to say something about these teams. The main aim is the system and network team is to ensure the seamless internal and external communication by managing local area network, wide area network, and virtual private network and internet connection. And this team is also responsible for network operation. Actually, this organization scheme I forgot the name of this word. This is the organization scheme of the or departments. Sorry for that. And also system and network team is responsible for the network security, because security is very important for all companies, for all universities, for everything. And performance monitoring and optimization is also performed by this team. And they track bandwidth usage and packet loss and throughput to maintain optimal performance. And also network infrastructure planning and management is also this team is responsible. And designing, installing, and maintain physical and virtual network components. And also network devices like switches, routers, and cabling is also responsibilities of this team. Wireless network access points also responsibilities of this team. And disaster recovery is also important, because maintain network configuration that support backup data centers, disaster recovery sites, and replication is important. These are the core of the actually IT departments, core aims of the IT departments. And server installation and configuration is also important. Installing server physically and virtual servers and operating this service is also responsibilities of this team. Configuring the roles and features, and actually I don't remember. Creating and managing the virtual machines, using virtual machine platforms. Actually, we are using the VMware virtual platform. And Active Directory is also important, because all user accounts, authentications, group policies controlled by the Active Directory. I think that's enough. And the next one is the web and software team. Web and software team responsible for the designing and developing the internal and external web applications and desktop applications. Actually, as an IT department, we are also responsible for the softwares of the Fırat University, but 5 years ago, Digital Transformation Office was we have the Digital Transformation Office, and until 5 years, all software is developed by the Digital Transformation Office, and in the future, Digital Transformation Office will also develop these softwares. But also I have the software and web team. They are developing custom software solutions tailored to needs, and they are creating and managing the APIs to allow different systems to communicate, and also integrating the third-party services. And responsibility, actually they are fixing the bugs and release the updates and manage the version control. And also security is also important for the web and software team, because if you want to develop a software, this software should be also secure. They have to write secure code, apply encryption, input validation, and patch known vulnerabilities. Web and software teams are also builders of digital value. They enable automation, create solution, ensure smooth integration and bring business ideas to life through codes. Actually, that's okay. That's enough. And this technical team and administrative services actually supporting the university and supporting the other actually teams. And this is my IT department's organization. And I want to give you some information about the hardware, because hardware is also important for digital transformation. You have to have servers, and we have 4 servers. These servers actually, this is just Nutanix brands. Actually, brands is the Nutanix, but we have 4 nodes. 4 nodes means we have 4 computer, 4 strong computer, powerful computer, but we are using the cluster. As you see in the next line, Cohesity backup unit is also has cluster, and cluster, I want to give you information about the cluster. Cluster is important. A server cluster means a group of interconnected servers. Instead of the one powerful servers, we are using the 4 different servers, interconnected servers, and they work together to provide a single unified service for all applications. And if one server fails, others continue handling the lot of methods users even noticing. So if one of these machine failed, we don't actually noticing it. So cluster structure is very important for the IT departments. And we have backup units, Cohesity backup unit we are using, and you can see the properties, feature of these units. And log sign is important device and software. And for firewall is also important. I want to give you some information about these 3 units. The first one is backup unit. Backup unit is important because to provide centralized, secure, and scalable backup and recovery for an organization's data across on-premise systems. I already mentioned on-premise means your own computers, cloud platforms, and virtual environments. And Cohesity is the next generation data management platform designed to simplify backup, consolidate data silos, and enable intelligent data usage. And I want to give information about the SIEM. SIEM means Security Information and Event Management, Security Information and Event Management technology. As you see in the picture, log analysis, log collections, log forensics. In the right side, user monitoring, dashboards, reporting, file integrity is actually SIEM contains these properties. SIEM is a security solution that helps organizations recognize and address potential security threats and vulnerabilities before they have a chance to disrupt operations. So for the digital transformation, SIEM devices and SIEM technology is also important. And also, I want to give you small information about the firewalls. Maybe you know information about the firewalls. Firewall is a network security device that separates a trusted internal network from an external network deemed untrustworthy, such as the internet. It regulates incoming and outgoing network traffics based on the preset security rules. You are writing the rules, and according to these rules, you can regulate the incoming and outgoing networks. And also, this is important device or technology for the network security. And these are the devices we are using in the IT departments. We have backbone suites, servers, data center suites, wireless devices, firewalls. I already mentioned the backup devices, storage, etc. Just I want to show you. And also, I already mentioned about this certificate. This certificate is very important certificate for the IT departments. ISO is the world's best known information security management system, and our department is already, and every year we are renewing these certificates. As I mentioned, all new softwares developing by the digital transformation and software offices, but in the previous years we already developed different softwares, and you can see the list of these softwares, or just I gave you some of them. A signature tracking system also developed for us, and these are the examples of the digital transformation, and there are many different benefits for these softwares. And extra course fee calculation systems also developed by us, and online application systems. We have different application systems, as you see in this slide. These are the Turkish names, so I want to talk about the details because resmi başvuru silahçılık is Turkish words, so I don't want to say all of them. And also we have central authentication service in our university. All software used within the university pass through these central authentication systems and is logged into the system. Only we have one password and one username. All softwares, when we want to join all softwares, we are using the same password and same user account, the username. And I believe that in the next section, Mustafa Ulaş will talk about the digital transformation and software offices. And we have a lot of software developed by this office. In the next slide, you can see the links. Digital Almanac Edu-TR. And I want to share my screen and I want to show you this page. Just a minute, please. I am trying to share my screen.
Yes, now we can see.
Thank you. Digital Almanac.Fırat Edu-TR. Maybe I had a mistake. Yes, I wrote English, but this is Turkish. There are many, as you see here in the right, 53 different projects developed by the digital transformation and software departments. And if you want, you can click these projects and you can see detailed information. And I believe that in the next section, Mustafa Ulaş will give information and will talk about the benefits of these softwares. And these are the heart of the actually digital transformation, because the important part of the digital transformation is developing the softwares. Actually, I mentioned different technologies, different core aims of the IT. Actually, I mentioned many things, but developing software is actually core of the digital transformation. I believe that in the next section, you will take information about the digital transformation softwares. And I think my presentation is ended. Just a minute, please. I want to see. Yes, my presentations, and this is the end of my presentation. If you have questions, I can try to answer your questions. And also I will share this presentation with you.
Okay. Dear Professor, thank you very much for this valuable presentation. To be honest, I have learned many things today, especially regarding the technical dimensions of digital transformation and how institutional systems can be built and improved in a strategic way. It was a valuable learning experience for me, and I hope it's the same for the partners. And I would like to say that this training, this session was highly relevant to the goals of our project. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Sorry, because today is the last day of the week and we are very tired. It was hard to present this presentation for me. Sorry for that.
No, everything was really perfect. So, dear
Thank you very
partners,
much.
do you have any questions? You can take the floor. Thank you, Valvona.
Thank you, Alvana. Thank you.
Thank you, Stefan.
Thank you, Stefan.
Okay. If you don't have any questions, we can maybe end the session. Okay.
Okay.
Dear Professor,
Thank you for listening to me. Yes, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being here.
We will be
Hopefully see you
together.
next session.
Yes, the next session will be on the 23rd of June. We will be with Mustafa Ulaş, as you said before. So I hope to see you then.
Thank you. See you next